Hi, Buddhas. Amazing, fantastic, truly wonderful Buddhas of YouTube. How are we doing today? I am so grateful you joined me. There are some that always join me. I truly thank you. I feel you in my heart. So today's slightly different. We're going to do fast-paced Gongyo, 30 minutes Daimoku, and then after the silent prayers, we'll have a short break. There's no doubt I will need another cup of tea, and I'll need to go to the toilet again because I'm well in my 50s now, sort of. So when we come back, I'll answer any questions you might have. I have a couple already. Feel free to put them in this live chat, and then I'll do my best to answer them at the end. You might have faith-based questions. You might have personal-ish questions. I'm not going to answer questions that are too personal. And then I want to shout out. I don't know why you would, but you know, some people do like it. And then we'll go about our day. How's that with you? Right, just double check I've got everything sorted. Here we go. Let's do a massive, powerful, unified Gongyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo. Hoben Pandai Ni. Niji says on do samai and on iki go shao yasa shao buchi ya jin jin maria go chi ya man nan kai nan yo wei sa shao man yakashi basa shao fu na chi shao wei shao ga basa shao yakasa man nakamu shi shao basa jin ga shao basa maria do ho yam ya shao jim ya shao fu man jai jai jin jin mi so o ho sei ki shao sa sei shi nan kai shao yasa ga ju da basa hirai shu ju win them Wen gang kya me shi haben in da shi jo we shall go nora and haben chicken haramus kai gas like serious nora chicken god I jin nam maria mugai ricky me show we sign jagai la sun my jin you me sai jaju we sign me so serious nora na shi de bambas gas se sha hong gong jin nu na ne ke shi serious shi young gong chi maria mu hen me so jai shi serious fi shi be so we shall go bush Darju Diet K Nangai Shi Ho Yo Bizio Biznai no Gujin Cha Ho Ji Sa Sha We Sha Ho Now Say Sa Now Say Sha Now Say Time Sa Now Say Yin Now Say Yen Now Say Ka Now Say Hom Now Say Hom Ma Kukya Da Sha We Sha Ho Now Say Sa Now Say Sha Now Say Time Now Say Ricky Now Say Sa Now Say Yin Now Say Yen Now Say Ka Now Say Hom Now Say Sha We Sha Ho Now Say Sa Now Say Sha Now Say Time Now Say Ricky Now Say Sa Now Say Yin Now Say Yen Now Say Ka Now Say Hom Now Say Hom Ma Kukya To Myoho Renge Kyo. Jirio Jirio Hon Taiju Raku Jiga Takaba Raisha Kasha Kashi Mario Yakusan Man Nakasai Yasaki Jasapa Kake Mishi Wakishi Daro Niwa Bizda Nira Miriaka Vida Shijiga Disave Mesada Daji Shi Sapa Gato Juwo Shi Shazin Zirikana Dendai Shi Fukin Shukin Gamasada Gaki Shari Genkaya Rainbow Nisha Kasaga Shin Shida Kenshin Bakashi Shi Inu Nine Nation Yakin Basafi Shi Shakishim Nyaji Gagu Shisa Kushis Sengaji Gashi Dada Shi Open Riko Gen E Mesave Mesiaka Ishi Jaku Gashin Gasha Gabo Oichi Isis Merja Hanya Tafi Mashi Tani Ga Masada Ga Ken Shashi John Masada Yaku Kai Gai Fi Wing Gen Shin Ryaka Shao Gasago Shizi Sapa Jinzu Rikinoza Awasaki Kaja Zaria Jisenki Yashaji Shashi Jokan Mountain Ninja Jiman Omrin Shoto Kakizu Hajagon Haji Teke Kashi Daishayi Rakshao Tengakadinga Dasai Shiki Gaku Mandara Kesan Batsigaja Shigaja Fuki Nishi Kenshajo Shaku Nyanya Zai Shishimen Zai Shizai Shijo Arasagi Kafi Monsamba Myasho Shoku Dukuniwa Shichikisha Soko Kengashin Zai Shini Sapa Wakaji Shishi Sasabasananji Gachi Rikinaza Eka Shamria Jamya Mushi Kaga Shiga Sha Takanyato Shisha Moto Shisha Kita Daviaya Timbuzga Dipa Kainawis and Habenichi Yashika Tizaini Ganshi Munaseka Magayaki E7 Dodges Zaini Gomesa Ijab Genga Koni Shaka Shishin Hois Dakaga Yakadao Akdaji Gata Jeshi Dagada Figa Dazi Yashaka Doi Seshi Hamai Jesus Zenin Igaria Shida Tukanim Majada Sakato Jubishim Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Renge Kyo Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo Nam Myoho Renge Kyo
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo,
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo, Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho 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 Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Wow. Fantastic. That was so good. Thank you very much for joining me. I was going to have a break and then come and answer your questions. We don't have many questions, so shall we just get to that question, and maybe I will say thank you to those who have commented. So there was a question the other day
which was from Katrina. Thank you for your question. If you're joining or watching this back, Katrina, it's, what are you personally intending when you chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo? Have you read the Lotus Sutra itself? What does it say in its entirety? So I think I'm only going to answer the first question. This in a full. Have you read the Lotus Sutra itself? Not really, but I have read Daimoku Ikada's. There's a few books on the Lotus Sutra, isn't it? Words, and I can't remember what they are now. There was a few years ago, but rather than trying to read it and make sense of it, we have got the incredible Sensei Daimoku Ikada, SGI president, to help us unravel. And we chant, don't we? We chant 2 chapters of the Lotus Sutra today, which are expedient means and lifespan chapters. For me, I think one is the theoretical teaching, and the second one is putting it into practice teaching, I think. That's if I've understood it correctly. And what does it say in its entirety? That we can attain Buddhahood right now. Excellent. What am I personally intending when I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo? Well, of course, it's personal to everyone, isn't it? Everyone chants for their own to change their own karma, and to fulfill their own wishes. For me personally, it depends on whether I'm chanting live with you today, like on here on YouTube, or normally in front of my Gohonzon at home. I find it very difficult to truly focus when I'm chanting live, which probably Joanne could see. Eyes on the Gohonzon, Nigel. Absolutely. My Gohonzon is there, so mostly is the answer to your question. Is a question mark at the end, yes. So my Gohonzon is there, so yes, I am mostly, but I have other equipment. I have a laptop with 3 programs running on it, my mixer, mobile phone, and a tablet, all doing different things, helping me get the sound, because the chanting you hear comes in through my ears, and I chant live with that. So I've all sorts of things to tend to when I'm chanting live. However, when I'm chanting live, you may see me sort of do this a lot. That's when I'm able to really focus on the happiness. I'm really chanting, please be happy, to every single one of you joining me live. And everything I do on my channel is I really want to create positive value, even the silly things. With my dogs, they're to create a smile, and nothing is on there for me to create negative value. That's the intention anyway. So I'm really chanting that I can, really make that difference, to inspire you in some way. Of course, I have to inspire myself first. We chant for ourselves and others. So when I'm chanting in front of my Gohonzon without being, offline, I actually find it difficult to focus at all, because I don't know if it's an autistic thing, but certainly I have that, and I have ADHD, so I have medication for ADHD, but I still find it difficult to really, really focus. So I do try to focus, and when I do, especially when my mind's full of other things, I don't like to chant for too many things. I have a list of things in my my Million Daimoku. I don't know if you can see that, the light might be to a Million Daimoku campaign. Of course I have a list of things, but I find it more beneficial to write them down and park them, so that when I'm chanting live, I'm focusing on my Buddhahood. I'm focusing on the change starting from within for my happiness and then the happiness for my family and friends, and that gets reflected then, in the silent prayers at the end. Others like to have a lot. I know someone with an A4, like a really long list in front of the Gohonzon or in front of the Butsudan. That's fine if that's helps you. I have way too many distractions in my own head, let alone other things distracting me. So that's why I try to focus on, when I'm really sort of away with the, I don't know if it's cool to say, but we call it away with the fairies. In other words, I'm just all over the place. I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, obviously, but actually, I find it quite beneficial to go over in my head. I am a Buddha. I am the treasure tower. I think it was 2017, when I was in a mental health hospital. I was really struggling with my mental health again, and I chanted many hours every day in the hospital, and I read in the UK we have the monthly magazine called The Art of Living. So I read that and I saw an experience based on the Gosho letter that Nichiren Daishonin wrote called On the Treasure Tower, which is my favourite Gosho. So I read, this person was saying, they were saying it helps them to remember that they are a Buddha, that they are the treasure tower. So I took that on board myself. I don't know this person's name because it's in Japanese, but someone from Japan has said thank you, I think. And if I remember correctly, the characters, I think that says arigato. I think it says arigato gozaimasu. Well, if I remember correctly, dozo? Is that you're welcome? Dozo? No, is that thanks? Can't remember. I think it's dozo, which is something like you're welcome. And thank you so much for those who are telling me where you are. Your name, pops up and then where you are, because, was it yesterday? Someone from Venezuela. Today, we have the most amazing account name, Peace 3512 from New Orleans. That's that's an awesome name, isn't it? Just put it out there, Peace. There's a comment from someone. I'm not going to spend too long now because I'm sure you have plenty to be getting on with. You're welcome, Nadine. Very, very welcome. I really makes my heart soar when people are appreciative. And it makes a difference. I really hope it does. By the way, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing this correctly. Jacinta. I'm so sorry if I've pronounced that. I said good morning, and then initially, I don't know if you saw me sort of laugh a little bit. I thought it was the emoji was a lasso. It's like, trying to string me up and pull me, but it's looking more closely, it's their beads. It made me laugh. Oh, someone from Columbus, Ohio. Fantastic. Hi, Moxie. So, there's a comment from... Oh, I can't find it now. And I'm not going to try and pronounce this now. I do apologise. I hope you can understand what I'm saying, because the translation is to the effect of, can I translate stuff into what I do into Spanish? Well, I have a concern about that. I'm trying to find it now. Because this translation thing doesn't always work. Yes, it is. I can find it now. So the welcome video that I have on my channel, I was told, I was sent a screenshot. It says, I say, welcome to my channel. My name is Nigel. I'm a Nichiren Buddhist, etc., etc. And the Google translation is, welcome to... I'm going to finish with this, by the way, to set you off on a... hopefully will make you laugh as much as it did me. So I said, welcome to my channel. My name is Nigel. I'm a Nichiren Buddhist, etc., etc. And the subtitles came out with, welcome to my channel. My name is Nigel. I'm a niche and Australian Buddhist. Now, I've got nothing against Australian Buddhists. And maybe this Nichiren Buddhism is a niche Buddhist practice, but I'm certainly not a niche and Australian Buddhist. So I worry about how what I say might be mistranslated. And I worry so much about that. That's not to say that I won't do it. So thank you for that. That person from, I presume, Spain. Thank you so much for joining me. Right. I'm going to leave it there. Is that okay? I sincerely hope today's Gongyo was really inspiring for you, and you know that you really had I don't know, maybe something changed in you. We do our human revolution, don't we? Okay, let's leave it there. Take care of yourselves. Hopefully see you again tomorrow. Happy chanting.